go ahead and tell me all about it, and I'll jump in with questions and comments.
My hobby is musical direction. I want to make a music and want to record it and make a people can listen it. What about you?
That sounds really awesome. It's such a creative hobby. I love how you get to share your own sound with people. As for me, I don't make music myself, but I do love listening to it. What kind of music do you enjoy creating the most?
I like to create pop music because it can make people fun and have a lot of rhythm that can be so really enjoy.
Pop music definitely has that universal appeal and energy. It's great that you can bring that joy to others. Do you have a particular inspiration or favorite artist that influences
Uh,
your music?
I like K-pop music. My inspiration is BTS because there is a boy group and they make a music a lot of fun and have a lifestyle that really enjoy.
That's such a cool inspiration. BTS definitely knows how to create music that's both fun and meaningful. I bet that influence shines through in your own work. Do you have a favorite BTS song or album that you love the most?
I like Dynamite BTS.
Dynamite is such a fun and catchy song. It's got such a great positive vibe. I can see how it would be a fantastic source of inspiration for your own music.
My old music that it don't have a name but I I really record it.
That's awesome. It's always exciting to have something you've created yourself. I'm sure it's got a lot of your personality and style in it. When you do decide on a name, I'd love to hear about it.
My artist name is Juko.
I love the name. It's unique and definitely memorable. I can't wait to hear more about it and see how it sounds. Keep up the great work.
I don't have a sound to open for you, but I can tell you it's amazing music and it will be popular in the future.
That's such a great mindset to have. I'm sure with your passion and talent, it's got a bright future ahead. If you ever do want to share it or need any feedback, I'm here for it.
I want to see about your favorite music. What kind of music you like?
I enjoy a pretty wide range of music, but I have a soft spot for pop and indie music. I love tunes that have a good beat and meaningful lyrics. I also really enjoy some relaxing acoustic music when I want to unwind. It's always fun to explore different genres.
Did you have any artist you like?
I do enjoy a few artists. For example, really like Taylor Swift for her storytelling and versatility, and I also enjoy some of the more laid-back indie artists like Bon Iver. It's always fun to switch it up based on the mood.
What's Taylor Swift song you like?
I really like a lot of her songs, but one of my favorites is "Shake It Off" because
That
it's just so
sounds
upbeat.
great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you think so.
Can you talk with me about study?
Of course, I'd be happy to chat about studying, whether it's tips for staying focused, organizing your study sessions, or anything specific you're curious about. Just let me know.
Can you help me about math? I have a problem with math.
Absolutely, I'd be glad to help with math. Just let me know what specific topic or problem you're working on, and we'll tackle it together.
I want to talk about calculus because it's very hard. Can you explain it?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to help with calculus. It's definitely a challenging subject, but we can break it down step by step. Let me know if there's a specific concept you're struggling with, like derivatives, integrals, limits, or something else. We can dive into it.
I start with limit.
Great choice. Limits are the foundation of calculus. Essentially, a limit describes the value that a function approaches as the input gets closer to a certain point. If you have a specific example or a type of limit you're curious about, feel free to share, and we can go through it together.
The limit is kind of hard, but I have more problem with diff. Can you explain about diff?
Of course, limits can be tricky at first, but once you get the hang of them, they become a lot more intuitive. Essentially, a limit helps us understand the behavior of a function as the input gets really close to a particular value, even if the function isn't defined at that exact point. If you have a specific example or a type of limit that confuses you, feel free to share. We can break it down step by step.
I don't have any problem with math, but I have a new problem with physics. Can you help me about uh, dynamic movement?
Absolutely, I can help with that. Dynamics in physics deals with the motion of objects and the forces that cause that motion. If you have any specific concepts like Newton's laws, friction, or projectile motion that you're curious about, just let me know and we'll dive right in.
I want to know about two object movement.
Got it. When two objects are moving, we often look at how they interact with each other through forces. This could involve concepts like collisions and energy conservation. If you have a specific scenario in mind, like two objects colliding or moving together, feel free to share and we can break it down.
I like two movement that uh with
No worries, we can.
rope. Two movement with rope.
No problem. Got it. If you're talking about two objects in motion and how they interact in a more metaphorical or romantic sense, that's a really sweet concept. If you meant something more technical or specific, just let me know. Either way, I'm here to help with whatever you need.
I like to talk about magnetic field.
Absolutely. I'd love to chat about that. Magnetic fields are fascinating. They describe the influence of magnetic forces in a region of space. Do you have any specific questions about how they work, how they're generated, or their effects?
I want to know how does magnetic field movement and how they work.
Sure. Magnetic fields are created by moving electric charges, like electric currents in a wire, or by the intrinsic magnetic properties of certain materials, like magnets. The field lines show the direction of the force that a magnetic north pole would experience. When a magnetic field changes, it can induce an electric current in a nearby conductor, which is the principle behind many electrical generators and transformers. If you have any specific aspect you'd like to dive into, just let me know.
I don't have any question. Thank you.
You're very welcome. If you ever have.
Can you make a conversation with me about your favorite movie?
Of course, I'd love to chat about that. One of my favorite movies is The Grand Budapest Hotel. It's quirky, visually stunning, has a great story. How about you? Do you have a favorite movie that you love?
My favorite movie is Harry Potter. It have a lot of magic and have a lot of story that can tell you that in this world it have a lot of things you don't know.
Harry Potter's such a classic. The magical world and all its mysteries definitely make it special. It's always fun to get lost in that universe. If you have a favorite character or a particular scene you love, I'd love to hear about it.
Mm, I I love about magic that they use. It sound look really interesting and have anything that you can do in real world.
Absolutely. The music in Harry Potter really adds so much magic to the experience. It perfectly captures the wonder and mystery of the wizarding world.
Do you like any action movie?
Oh, definitely. I enjoy a good action movie as well. One that stands out to me is the John Wick series. It's got intense action, great choreography, and a really compelling storyline. If you have a favorite action movie, I'd love to hear about it.
I love Batman. The Batman is a great movie that is a hero.
Batman is definitely an iconic hero with a fantastic mix of action, intrigue, and a bit of darkness. There's always something thrilling about his world. Hey, great choice. If you have a favorite Batman actor or a specific movie you love the most, let me know.
I like Batman Arkham Knight. Is a good actor and have a very enjoy sound in this movie.
Arkham Knight is definitely a fantastic choice with an awesome atmosphere and great sound design. It's always cool when a movie can pull you in with both visuals and audio. Great pick. If there's anything else you'd like to chat about, just let me know.
What about love movie? Did you know any love movie?
Absolutely. One of my favorite love movies is Pride and Prejudice. It's a classic with a beautiful romance and timeless story. If you're into more modern love stories, something like The Notebook is also a favorite for many. Let me know if you have a specific type of love story in mind.
I want you to guide me about what movie that can make me sad.
If you're in the mood for a movie that tugs at your heartstrings, a few that come to mind are The Fault in Our Stars, which is both touching and bittersweet, and Schindler's List, which is powerful and emotional. Another one is Manchester by the Sea, which is quite moving. If you want more recommendations or have a specific genre in mind, just let me know.
I want you to your top 5 movie that when you see and is really sad.
Absolutely. Here are 5 movies that tend to be quite emotional and can bring on the tears. 1, Schindler's List, a powerful and deeply moving historical drama. The Green Mile, a touching story with moments of profound sadness and humanity. 3, Manchester by the Sea, a deeply emotional film about grief and loss. 4, Terms of Endearment, a classic tearjerker that explores the complexities of family and friendship. And The Pursuit of Happiness. All has an uplifting message. It also has some really emotional moments. If you ever want to chat more about any of these, just let me know.
What kind of animation you like? Like a long animation, like a movie.
I really enjoy a variety of animated movies, but some of my favorites are from Studio Ghibli, like Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro. They have such a magical and unique style. Also love Pixar films like Up and Inside Out for their heartfelt stories and amazing animation. If you have any favorites, I'd love to hear about them.
My favorite animation is Inside Out because it have a lot of emotion in this animation and it can tell you about your kid and you have a lot of emotion.
Inside Out is such a brilliant choice. It does a fantastic job of capturing the intricacies of emotions and how they shape our experiences. It's both heartwarming and thought-provoking. Great pick. You want to chat more about it? Or anything else up here?
I want to talk with you about a fun fact. Did you have any fun fact you want to tell me?
Absolutely. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. It's pretty amazing how nature works. If you have more fun facts, just let me know.
I like to hear about more fun fact.
Sure thing. Here's another one. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 of their hearts pump blood through their gills, and the third one pumps it through the rest of their body. Plus, their blood is blue because it's copper-based instead of iron-based like ours. Nature is full of surprises. Let me know if you want more.
Why does the octopus have a 3 heart in their body?
That's a great question. The octopus's 3 hearts are an adaptation to their unique circulatory system. 2 of the hearts pump blood through their gills, which is where the blood gets oxygenated. The 3rd heart then pumps the oxygen-rich blood to the rest of their body. The system helps them thrive in their underwater environment, especially since their blood is copper-based and more efficient in cold water. It's a fascinating adaptation.
Did you hear about some fun fact about Thailand?
Absolutely. One fun fact about Thailand is that it's home to the world's smallest mammal, the bumblebee bat, which is about the size of a large bumblebee. Another interesting fact is that Thailand is the only Southeast Asian country that was never colonized by European power. Plus, it's famous for its beautiful festivals like Songkran, the Thai New Year Water Festival. There's so much to love about Thailand.
Did you know that Thailand people doesn't ride an elephant to school?
That's an interesting cultural detail. It's always fascinating how different places have unique traditions and habits. Thanks for sharing that. If you have any other fun facts or things you'd like to talk about, I'm here for it.
Did you know in Songkran Day people didn't use a lot of water, but in the 1,000 years ago, people used a little bit of flour and water to play a Songkran.
That's a really cool bit of history. It's amazing how traditions evolve over time. The gentle, symbolic way of celebrating Songkran in the past definitely paints a different picture than the big water fights we see today. Thanks for sharing that.
Did you have any fun fact around the world? Can you tell me?
Absolutely. One fun fact about the Netherlands is that it has more bikes than people. There are about 23 million bicycles in the country, which is quite impressive considering the population is around 17 million. That's a great reflection of how bike-friendly the country is. You want more fun facts?
I want more fun fact.
Sure, here's another fun one. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. That's such a fitting name for these colorful and elegant birds. If you'd like to hear more interesting tidbits, just let me know.
Can you tell me about detail?
Of course, flamingos are really fascinating creatures. They get their pink color from the carotenoid pigments in their diet, which includes things like shrimp and algae. They also have a unique way of feeding. They use their beaks upside down to filter food from the water. And when they gather in large groups, they form those beautiful, colorful flocks known as the flamboyants. It's always fun to learn about nature's wonders.
I want more fun fact. I don't know about flamingo.
No worrying at all. It's always fun to discover new facts. If you have any other curiosities or you want to know more about any topic, just let me know.
Of course not. Thank you.